Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 17 of our Utah motorcycle trip. Today we're actually headed home. That is our destination for today. Our bikes are going to get packed up here shortly. The motel we're here at the Bard's Inn has a little continental breakfast for us, so we're going to have a little breakfast and get out of here as early as we can, because today they're expecting some thunder showers on our way home. And so from like Salem, Oregon, all the way up north up to Seattle. So we're hoping to get out of here early, get maybe ahead of those thunderstorms, and then get all the way home. Otherwise, if the thunderstorms really get bad, we'll just stop and spend the night somewhere in Oregon. So we'll see how it goes today. There won't be any stops along the way. There won't be any scenic anything along the way. It's all Interstate 5 all the way home. Unless around Longview, Rick decides to pull off at the West Side Highway, because we like that little road. And then I'll get a little video of that. It's a nice little road. But we'll see how the weather is. That isn't all fun on the freeway either in the rain with all the truck traffic and everything else and going through Portland and Salem. So hopefully we get ahead of the thunderstorms and are able to get home without having to go through them. Or maybe if we can just kind of, if a cell comes through and we can just kind of go inside to somewhere and stay out of it while it passes, and then we can continue on. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So get the bags packed up, have a little breakfast, and head on out of here. So let's ride. We're leaving Ashland, but before we do, I thought, let's do a little drive through downtown Ashland. Ashland's a nice little town here in Southern Oregon. They have the Shakespeare Festival, which runs from March through the end of October. And there was a play last night, and I think it was a high school day for the play, because there was a bunch of high school students here. And it looked like they were going to the Elizabethan Theater, which is an outdoor theater, because they all had blankets with them, because it was going to be a cold, cold night. So this is Main Street going south, and I'm just taking you through Main Street going south here, just so you kind of see what it looks like here in Ashland, Oregon. And then we're actually going to turn around and go north and get on Interstate 5 and head home. That's our destination for today. So not only do they have the Shakespeare Festival, which runs from the 1st of March through the end of October, they have other activities here, and in the wintertime you have Mount Ashland for skiing. They have a great dining here. You have Southern Oregon University here. They have a really nice park called Lithia Park here, with an outdoor stage there for music. So we had a nice dinner at the Standing Stone Brewing Company. And then you always get ice cream to finish the day off. I love coming to Ashland, Oregon. I just like the vibe of this town. We're now on I-5, headed toward Medford and then on up to Seattle area. And as you can see, the clouds in front of us are not the friendly, nice little white puffy clouds. No, those are rain clouds. We're supposed to be getting into some rain here. We'll see how much we get. There's rain in the freeway and motorcycles. It's not a fun ride. We're just south of Grants Pass, and we came around a corner. We've been through some rain squalls already. You can probably see it on the GoPro, yeah. I tried to wipe it off, but I didn't get it all wiped off. Anyway, up ahead is some blue sky. I know it won't last very long, but we do have some blue sky coming our way, so I'm happy about that. Looking forward to it up there. I hope it stays when we get up there. But anyway, and we've been through some rain already. Not bad. Just one little squall there for a little bit. Otherwise, it's been mostly kind of a misty rain. The roads have been okay. My bike has a rain mode, so I put it in rain mode. And I'm looking forward, if that's blue skies, at least having some blue skies today. That would be nice. Not rain the entire way. Because between Ashland and our house is about 8 hours. So really wasn't looking forward to 8 hours in the rain. We're like at 600-foot elevation and we're in the clouds. This is not fog, this is clouds that we're in. That's how low these clouds are today. Wow. Don't see that too often. Like they're doing some freeway work over there, like they're going to straighten out that curve. That'll be nice. I was having GoPro battery issues, so I'm not sure what got cut off there. Anyway, we're here in Springfield, Oregon. Just stopped at Starbucks. I had a chai tea latte. Rick had a coffee. Got some gas at the Chevron. And now we're going to continue north and try to get ahead of some of the thunder showers. We'll see. We're still going to get rained on, but hopefully not a heavy rain or thunder showers. And if so, we might just pull off and take another break, maybe have some lunch or something, and continue on our journey. Anyway, as you can see over there, some rainy clouds, but not bad. And the direction we're going has some rainy clouds, but so far not bad. One thing I really like about this new bike is I have cruise control. And when you're on a freeway like this, and you're putting on some miles like this, oh my goodness, cruise control is so nice. It's a pretty straight freeway at this point. But I always thought the farms were nice looking. Oh, we have sheep on our right. Now you don't see sheep too often around here. Usually you see cows, but we have sheep. And they look like they've been shorn because they're looking a little thin on the hair there. Yes, we're on a long straight road. It just keeps on going for miles and miles and miles and miles. We just passed Salem, Oregon, and we're in the rain. And I have a feeling we're in the rain for the rest of the trip, and we still have like 3 hours to ride. So, we'll see how this goes. See at what point we just get off, get out the rain for a little while, and then continue on. Let's see how heavy this rain gets. But we're in the rain, as you can see on the GoPro. All kind of smeary up there. In a shower, like a little thunder shower, because the rain's just bouncing off. Yeah, bouncing off my windshield. You feel it on my helmet. Yeah, this is not a good rain. I'm gonna clean off the GoPro though for a second. There you go. I had a bug on there. All I did was smear the poor bug around. And now with the rain, that should have cleaned him off. He's still kind of smeary on there. And now with the raindrops. Well, you're going to see raindrops on the GoPro. But we're in rain, and I think we're in rain the rest of the day. We'll see how far we go. See how bad this gets. We might just have these little squalls or rain all the way. Well, while my GoPro was not going, we had quite some rainstorms that we went through. Just north of Salem, we went through a rain squall with a little bit of hail. And then south of Portland, we had another bit of rain. So we got on Highway 20, we got on I-205 to bypass Portland because it looked like it was worse right where Portland is at than going around on I-205, going around Portland and then around Vancouver, Washington. So that actually worked pretty good. Actually, it wasn't raining, that whole little loop that bypassed the freeway. So it didn't rain. We were in a lot of stop and go, but at least it wasn't raining. And then we got to just north of Vancouver, about 9 miles north of the Washington-Oregon border, and it just came down. We had hail. Rick saw a lightning bolt, so I decided it's time to get off this freeway. So we got off at exit 14. There's a Subway sandwich shop there. So we got off there and got inside. Yes, we were soaking wet from that rain squall that came in. It was awful. Just a thunder shower with hail. So we were quite wet, so we got something warm to eat. That did help. And then the rain subsided, so we thought, okay, we'll keep on going north. And since then, we're now north of Highway 12. I don't know what exit number we're around. North of Highway 12, we're somewhere around exit 79. I'll soon see here because I'm coming up to an exit sign. So, exit 72. So between exit 14 and exit 72, we went through a little bit of rain, but nothing big. Just a little bit of rain. It barely made the freeway wet, and otherwise we've been having a dry freeway. We're just still cold because we're still wet from that thunder shower that we went through around Vancouver, Washington, just on the north side of Vancouver, Washington. So we decided to get off at this place called Spiffy's, and we got gas at the Texaco there, and then we went in Spiffy's and had ourselves some hot chocolate to help warm us up for this last hour of riding we need to do. We have one more hour till we get home, and I think the weather's going to hold out. We might get a little bit more rain, but I think we've been through the worst of the rain. And that was down in the Portland area between Salem and Portland, or Salem and Vancouver, Washington. I'll get around this truck here. And so I think that was the worst of it, and looks like we might get a little bit more, but these clouds don't look as bad. Well, we're almost home. It's been a great trip. 17 days on the road on our motorcycles. We've done over 3,400 miles. That's averaging 200 miles a day. We started this trip with rain, and we're finishing this trip with rain. We had 3 days of rain. I think the first 2 days of rain, and then today we've had rain. So we started off with rain, we're ending with rain. We've had days where it never got over 60 degrees, like today. And we've had days that were in the 80s. So it's been, the temperatures have really been kind of up and down, up and down. We've had windy days, sunny days. Out there's Nisqually Flats. Beautiful place. And if it wasn't cloudy, over that direction, straight over to my right, you'd be seeing Mount Rainier. We've got to see a beautiful part of the country, God's beautiful creation, Arches National Park, Canyon Lands, Natural Bridges National Monument, Capitol Reef National Park, Bryce Canyon National Park, Zion National Park. What did I leave out? Oh, Dinosaur National Monument. We have our National Parks Pass, and that's very handy, so I recommend that. And go out and visit the national parks. We've been down a lot of scenic byways. I don't think I can even think about what they all were. But we've been down a lot of scenic, or we have ridden a lot of scenic byways. Beautiful places. One that sticks out in my memory is when we were in Idaho going to Twin Falls, and the Thousand Springs Scenic Byway, and how the springs just opened up below ground but above where we were at and made these waterfalls. That was just amazing. I never had seen that, where it was an underground aquifer from miles away. So this water's all traveling underground, and then it comes out at these springs and creates these waterfalls right into the Snake River. That was just amazing to me. And then to see Bryce and Zion and Arches, all those places, all those national parks right there in southern Utah. Those were beautiful. And then the fun we had with the BMW MOA Weekend Getaway. I did not do the group ride or the ride with Bill and Rick because it was pretty windy that day, and I just decided to walk around town. And I walked about 6 miles that day. And they had a great ride, though they did say it was quite windy out. And then we had a banquet with the MOA group. We actually had 2 banquets with them. And those were very nice, and they had some door prizes, which I won. Oh, I'm gonna have to change lanes here. We have a slow vehicle. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed all the videos and all the pictures, and I hope you enjoyed following these travels, and I hope it inspires you to go out on these scenic byways and visit the national parks here in the United States. They're just beautiful. So on that note, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the pictures we took and all the videos. Thank you for watching.